welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be doing kind of like a gossip or chit chat get ready with me video. Today I have a special guest with me. This is 𝗕𝘀 Iman that you've probably heard me mention in a few of my previous videos. She sells eyelashes and does makeup, so I'm gonna let her go ahead and introduce herself.
Had to drink on that. But hi guys, my name is 𝗕𝘀 Iman, like Simiah said. I'm a makeup artist. I also sell strip lashes. You can follow me on Instagram. My personal Instagram is 𝗕𝘀 Iman, and then my makeup page or business page is Iman Artistry, and you can purchase my lashes at Iman Artistry Collection. I'm sure Simiah will probably just tag everything down below.
Of course, you know I'm gonna fuck up.
So yeah, let's get into it.
We're starting off. We're just gonna try and figure out how we're gonna do our makeup. It's not gonna be all special, but you know, we're just doing a little something.
It's gonna be a really natural, like super simple, kind of like a chatty get ready with me, but we're gonna talk about some controversial topics.
Yes,
because it's a lot going on in the media right now.
Because there's a lot to talk about.
So I already kind of have my brows on.
Same. I actually just have a base on right now. It's not a perfect base, but it's good enough. I'm gonna be using this palette today, which is the Take Me to Brazil palette by BH Cosmetics. And of course, we both are probably gonna use our Iman Artistry lashes, because you know what's a video without the little promo, you know. And then I also have this Steve Laurent palette if I want to use that, but that's like natural colors.
My eyebrows were on since this morning, well this afternoon when I left my house, but I'm just gonna kind of go over them just to make them look a little bit, you know,
More dark.
yeah. Because you know during the day they kind of fade.
Let's see what we gonna do here.
And I'm just using a powder to do this.
Maybe I shouldn't do colors today. Maybe I should just stick with the normal yeah, a natural wax.
Like, don't you guys hate when this happens? Like, my highlighter kind of broke and got everywhere, and now it's just all over my makeup, so it's shimmery everywhere. I hate that.
I got two eyeshadow palettes that was broken earlier today as well.
This is hella irritating. I'm gonna have to wipe this.
So I'm actually use this palette, which is a Steve Laurent palette, and it's all natural colors.
That's pretty.
This is my first one using it.
I feel like they try to do St. Laurent,
yeah.
low-key.
I got this in the babe box.
They was trying to be a dude. Yo, I'm a makeup artist, but when I tell you that my personal makeup routine is like the simplest, like you're gonna be shocked, because it consists of like little to no product.
You legit have too many.
That's not even all of them. That's.
I'm gonna just use my finger today. Yeah, this is gonna be a ghetto routine.
Welcome to our ghetto YouTube tutorial.
This is it.
Where we don't have all the stuff that
we normally use. Yeah.
I'm dead. Actually, I think I'm just gonna do concealer, a little bit of powder underneath my eyes to set it, and lashes at this point. But yeah, let's get into some controversial topics. So, I'm sure you guys have seen Jeffree Star and his new boo all over social media. The Shade Room posted them up today. And before, I feel like people were trying to figure out who the guy was, but they confirmed like who it is because of the tats. Like you can't even cap in peace because you have tats and people know who you are. And apparently the guy is like some basketball player, and the baby mama got on social media today to say like how embarrassed she is, and I'm like,
embarrassed as well.
I'll be embarrassed too, but girl, I ain't finna tell nobody.
Number one is like, he obviously don't want you. Number one, he obviously ain't into females. He was never into females. So why you gonna put yourself out there?
Exactly. Like, to me, that's so embarrassing. I would have just taken that Al in peace. Like, nobody would have known. Fox.
I would have been like, yo, you're cut. Like, real
like that's that.
You chose your life, and you ain't gonna be in my kid or my life.
Exactly. I feel like any man that isn't sure about what way they go, like, please,
yeah,
I like, just stay away from me.
Yeah, and why would you even have kids? Like, why would you even do that to your child?
And I have to wonder if it's a publicity stunt though, because like, you know how people do stuff like that on social media all the time, just for the hype? Because it's like, why would you do that? Or maybe he's in it for the money. Like,
I don't know.
Jeffree Star definitely, you know,
he's popping.
like
his name pops.
He's financially secure, so
but
he
then
might
again,
be.
ain't he a racist? I don't know.
That's a story for another day.
Like, it's always something with that guy. I swear his name's in the media every month.
No, literally. I haven't really been following like keeping up with him and like just beauty bloggers, like tea in general, just because I haven't really had the time to.
I feel like these beauty bloggers starting to bore me. I feel like it's time to give a new generation of beauty bloggers a chance. Like, these guys have the chance to make the millions. Like, you know, step over and let us, you know, the new people have a chance. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like some fresh content. People are getting bored. Like, now I think people just watch the vlogs because there's a lot of drama in it. Well, it's fake drama, but it's like, you know what I mean? It gives people a reason to want to watch and look for the next video.
For me, I think I agree with you when you said the part about like just wanting to engage with a different generation, because even when I think about the people who I am subscribed to and watch religiously, it's not your top beauty bloggers that are collaborating with like these multi-million dollar brands. Like, it's young girls who are probably like a couple years older than me that have like a 500,000 subscriber following. You know what I mean? Like, it's not people with millions and millions and millions of subscribers. Like, I don't know. And I think for me also, more than the content, I have to like the individual.
Exactly. Like, you have some personality about yourself. Like, it's like, if you don't have the personality, it's like, how can you expect me to want to watch you? Or like even support you? Yeah.
Like, I'm all for watching girls who are like in my generation. I'm 23. How old are you, Sam?
28.
So I like watching people who are like between like 23 and like 28, like in that bracket right there, because I feel like I can relate to you more. Like, we're all trying to boss out, we're all trying to make money, you know? And I don't know, like the mainstream YouTubers that I used to love, like, I'm just not, I don't know, the other fucking with them like that.
The biggest problem with these beauty bloggers is the fact that they're not doing beauty anymore. It's like their channel is just drama. Like, people used to go to your channel to watch you do makeup tutorials, etc. Now it's just like you trying to defend what people were saying about you, and it's like, who wants to hear that, or who really cares? Like, you know, you think we're gonna sit there and watch a whole 20-minute video of you explaining why you done something? Like, no one cares about that.
Yeah, I'm breaking out. I shouldn't even be putting makeup on my face, to be honest.
Yeah,
but it is what it is. So good.
I don't know, my skin was doing so good at the beginning of the summer, and I was like, it's reversing. I don't know what's going on either.
To be honest, since we went out in the sun that day, my skin's been kind of hectic.
I tried to protect it, but
we went to the we went up in Dockyard, and we went on this little, it's like a big boat. Actually, it's not a little boat, and it has all these slides and different like obstacles and different things like that you could do. And we was baking out in the sun for hours.
Let me tell you, I forgot to tell you, I literally sprained my neck. Like, it's just getting better today. Like, 2 days ago, like, over those 2 days, I was in so much pain. Like, I could literally, like, you know when you have to lift yourself up to get out of your bed? Like, I almost couldn't do that. Like, my neck was in that much pain, so I literally have to roll over to get out of the bed. Like, I was like, that was from me trying to be young and dive and stuff. Like, you know, I can't do that stuff no more. Like, I'm
not a diver. I can't do that for the life of me.
Like, you know, that's tomboy me. Well, you know, them days are darn clearly.
But yeah, I really feel like my skin has taken a beating. Like, my skin's so like sensitive that just, it doesn't take much. I feel like it's been a lot drier since I've been out in the sun like that. I feel like it's low-key kind of peeling on my cheeks and then the breakouts too, like, and the texture.
Yeah, my nose was peeling as well because I think I had too much sun on my nose. But,
and of course, we used sunblock after we went in the water for about an hour.
But luckily I put it on my face before, but stupid me. You get some makeup on, but you know, that shit happens. Like, whatever.
So literally, you guys, that's probably all I'm gonna put on my face.
Yeah, I think we look good from her anyway.
It's a very natural look.
Simple.
Like super duper natural.
Another day we'll give you like colors and stuff, but today it's just a real, like, it's mainly, we're talking in this video. We're not doing the extra.
To be honest, we'll probably do a video where like I do Simiah's makeup, because like I told you guys, I'm a makeup artist. So yeah, I think that would be a really interesting video.
We should do vice versa.
Yeah,
See, like nail hairs, all that hair probably so screwed. I'm gonna I'll pick a look.
I haven't let nobody touch my face. Like literally, it's probably only been 3 people who have ever done my makeup, including myself. Like, girl.
Whoa.
But I'm open to it. I'm open to letting you do it.
This is 𝗕𝗂𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀. Like, I got this in a Sephora box.
They be having all these little samples. What else is going on in the news? So Future and Lori Harvey broke up. Well, it's been speculated that they broke up because, like, you know, they was heavy on social media for a minute, and now like they just have been MIA. And the Shade Room put out today that they're not following each other on Instagram anymore. So that to me was like, you know, we was expecting
I can't remember where I saw it, but I saw something saying that she was dating a white guy now. So I don't know, but good for her, because at the end of the day, this man's got too many children, and like, why does she need to be a part of the baby mama clan? Like,
she got her birthday trip. She got her fucking AP.
Yeah, there you go.
And she got out of that bitch with no babies.
There you go.
She won.
That's
she won.
Perfect. You know? At the end of the day, what else is he gonna give you? Besides a child, and then he's gonna leave you for the next girl. Like, you could
child and headaches, man.
These guys don't care how pretty you are. You could be the prettiest girl on the earth. He's gonna find another one. Clearly, like, there's no need to be chasing after these deadbeats. Real talk. Like, if a guy approached me and he's got like 5 kids, I'm gonna freaking turn him down in like less than 2 seconds. Like, you ain't even gonna gotta wear it out.
You know what it is though? That's easier said than done. I feel like, because I would think the same thing. Like, if a guy have 5 kids, like, no, I don't want you, because I come to the table with none, you know? So you got all this baggage. But I feel like when you're in that lifestyle and guys are buying you luxury gifts, to take you out on dates, they're flying you first class, or they probably even got a private jet, you know? And they're buying you all these bags and stuff, it's so easy to overlook that stuff. And I feel like that's why a lot of people in that industry end up in that predicament.
That could be the reason.
I feel like it is. Like, everybody wants clout, everybody wants Chanel bags, and
that's true.
Not everybody could afford it. So if a nigga's gonna do that, and all you gotta do is put up with his antics,
I don't know,
then I guess it's worth it.
I mean, I don't know about that. Like, I guess we're different.
It's a different generation.
I just ain't trying to with that. Like, real talk.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't got the time.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying I would do that by any means. I'm just trying to advocate for those that have been in that situation.
People want their Hermes bags or whatever they call
yeah, girl. If a nigga's buying you a Birkin, you better sit down and let him cheat on you.
I'm tired of hearing about that freaking Birkin. Like, you're serious? Like, some girls will literally do anything for a Birkin bag. I'm like, it's just a bag. Like, it's a no for me.
The thing is, Birkin bags aren't even that exciting looking.
Yeah, they're not even pretty good.
Like,
with the hammer.
Like, I would prefer a Chanel bag over a Birkin. Like, the thing is, I know that Birkins are investments because they're so expensive. Like, they have some Birkins that are like 100 grand. So if you buy a Birkin, you could sell that thing, you know? Yeah. But for me, the look of the bag isn't all of that.
Yeah, it's like,
just
it looks like a briefcase. Like, that's what it looks like to
legit.
Me.
Like, I have a friggin' Michael Kors bag that looks like a Birkin. You know what I mean?
Like, I've seen Chanel bags that look better than that. Real talk.
Yeah.
And Louis Vuittons. Like,
yeah.
Like, you're not gonna, you can't, no, it's not gonna work.
Like, mind you, if a guy wants to buy me a Birkin bag,
I have a kid myself, and
but
I know how hard it is to have kids. Like, well, I have 1 kid, so I can't say kids with an S, but I'm not trying to take one no one else's. Especially if I was a single woman and I had money already. It's like, what am I gaining out of this?
Well, Sam, I think you gotta remember that most people, this is so interesting because I feel like we both have different perspectives on this, but I think it's because I'm younger than her, so I'm a little bit more understanding of it, because I have friends that go through similar situations where she's old or she's lived her life, she's like, I'm not doing that dumb shit. But I feel like in a lot of the scenarios, because remember you referenced having your own money, a lot of those women don't have their own money, so that's why they need an outlet. They need somebody who's going to take care of them, and those guys see that as a weakness and vulnerability, and they use that against them. They use it to their advantage.
To another point, like I've noticed something, like it's like we're close in age, but there is like a little gap between us, and it's like my generation of girls, they're not as like materialistic. I don't know if that's what I want to say, but we're not faced by materialistic things as much. Like I think it's because we didn't grow up with the whole Instagram vibe. Like you lot grew up with that straight out of like high school, and some people straight out of middle school. And we didn't really have that in like middle school and high school, whereas like we didn't have to try and impress people with the things that we had to look a certain way on social media type thing.
Yeah, it's facts in that, but I think it's not only the age difference, I think it's just the culture. Yeah, like it's either you're part of the culture or you're not. And I just feel like some people are heavily influenced by it more than others are.
That's true.
Like for me, because of my age, for one, so yes, this was the era of like social media, and then secondly, because of what I do, a lot of what I do involves me being on social media all the time, because I'm a makeup artist, so I have to stay on top of things. I'm always following, you know, famous celebrity makeup artists, you know, so I feel like a lot of my life involves social media, unfortunately, because a lot of times I wanted to delete my social media, but yeah.
Why do I feel like you have it? Like I feel like you have it. Like you have the gift of social media. I feel like you have it. Like it's like it comes so easy to you. I feel like you've got it.
I don't know. Doing it. Fun fact: I used to want to be a YouTuber so bad. I actually have a whole YouTube channel.
Yeah, go.
And it has a good bit of subscribers. No, don't subscribe. Do not subscribe, please.
She thinks our videos are cringy, but I don't. I think they're actually really good quality.
The quality is A1, I won't lie, because like the camera that I had during that time was nice, but like you know when you just look back at throwback shit, just like ooh,
it could have did better. Yeah.
Like,
to be honest,
why do I look like
my
that?
channel too, and I'm like, Sam, you could do better. But it's just like sometimes it's like you want to just push out content because you don't want to miss your chance. Like you never know when your chance can be like
facts or
can come around.
Yeah. Girl, you stopped doing your makeup. You done?
I don't know what else to do because I'm running out of brushes.
I'm like, hold on, Simi ain't touched her face.
I'm gonna try to do a little. I'm gonna try.
Oh my gosh, it's so funny because people always think that because I'm a makeup artist that like my routine's gonna be like, oh my god. It's literally the total opposite. So we zoomed you guys in a bit.
This is something I'm definitely not good at. You know who I like watching do the wings eyeliner? Stitchery. I feel like she just does it really good. We saw her at beauty con. She was at beauty con.
Oh yes, I knew you were talking about.
She just does like cosplay looks.
Yeah.
Cosplay looks or whatever. But she's really good at what she does.
Yo, my freaking highlighter is everywhere. I want to throw the whole bag of it. What is this?
I tried. Sometimes I have them days where my skin was that great, and then other days I have them days where my skin ain't having it. And that's one. Today's one of them ain't having it days.
Likewise. Like soon as this video is over, I'm taking this shit off.
Same.
I love to just let my skin breathe.
Yeah, I've been doing that a lot since COVID. I think that's a lot of another reason why my skin's actually been doing really well. But yeah, next topic. Let's talk about Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion. I've been like feeling a way about that ever since I heard about it. Like, I don't know, Tory Lanez just moves me as a bitch ass nigga. Like, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it for you. Like, from one time I saw a video of him fighting a guy and he looked like he got his ass whooped. But you're literally getting pull out a gun and shoot a whole female. Like, what does that say about you, sir? Like, real talk. Like, I can't even take you serious anymore. Like, I'm not even a fan anymore after that. Like, that's back. Real talk.
What's my perspective on that? Look at my lashes, guys. See the difference? This is Queen with and then without. These are like really subtle. These are like your cute, you know, don't want to do too much lashes. I have extra ones.
These are my favorite here actually.
𝗕𝘂𝘀𝗀𝗃?
Yes, these have been my favorite for a little while now actually. I thought cream was my favorite at first, but then when I had these one, I was like, oh no, these are the ones right here.
The thing is, Queen is like the baby sister to 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝘀.
And I struggle with putting on lashes, so I'm not even gonna try to put them on camera.
LOL. Simiah was like, that's, we're not doing that. But with the Tory Lanez situation, my head looks so huge compared to yours.
Me?
Yes, you don't think so?
I don't think so.
Okay, I just feel like I look huge compared to you, but with the Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion situation, I don't really have much of an opinion because I don't really know what went on and I don't know who to believe. Mind you, I think because of the fact that Megan Thee Stallion came out and told you her side of the story, it's easier to believe her because I haven't seen Tory Lanez kind of say anything for that matter.
Okay, maybe if he did say something about it, but at the end of the day, you're still a man and you shot a woman. Like I think, okay, until I heard his side of the story, but from her and Megan Thee Stallion side of the story and all the other stories that I've heard on the media and everything like that, it just makes you look bad as a man.
Yeah. And then people were saying things like, because I have Twitter and I'm always on Twitter. And sometimes I feel like that's a bad thing because then it influences your opinion low-key. But I've seen a lot of people saying like, you know, he didn't shoot her for nothing and different things like that, which is true. That's true. But that's why I said I can't really have an opinion and voice it because of the fact that we haven't really heard Tory Lanez side of the story. Is it fucked up that she got shot in the foot? Absolutely, like absolutely, 100%.
Like, so what if you're having a disagreement? Like, who just pulls out a gun and says, "Yo, I'm gonna shoot you" because you had a disagreement with someone or you're arguing with someone? Like,
that's sick.
What? Like, you could have killed her. He could have legit killed her. Like, over something stupid.
And the thing is, I have to wonder, like, was he shooting at her and her foot just happened to get caught, or was he trying to actually like shoot her somewhere else? Because imagine if he was trying to like really take this out, like that would be sickening.
That's the other thing. It's like, how could you be so hot? You're like, your name's at the height of your you're at the height of your career. Like, how could you just do that? Like, just like, are you okay up there? Like, just
like, is everything alright at home, Tory?
Yeah. Like,
are you okay? But yeah, I don't know. But the good thing is that Megan Thee Stallion, she snapped back because sis was out at a party the other day. I saw on social media and people was gonna uproar about that.
She deserves it. Like, she legit been through a lot in her life and she really deserves what she's got.
Like, you lost your mama and your grandma in the same month.
And I genuinely feel like she's a good person. Like,
yes.
I feel like she's like genuine out.
Yes, like I feel like she's one of them celebrities that I could kick it with and like we would get along perfectly fine because I feel like she's one of those genuine down to earth people. She was, you know what, Megan Thee Stallion reminds me of them people. It was like the famous life chose me, I didn't choose it.
Exactly.
Like, that's who she was prior to being famous and having all this money, and that's who she's gonna continue to be. Kind of like Cardi B.
Yeah.
Like, Cardi is who she is. You feel me? Like, she didn't change, you know?
And people like that. Just be yourself all the time.
And I feel like that's one of the #1 reasons why Meg blew up the way that she did.
I agree.
Because people feed off of that energy, you know? Like, we don't know her personally, but we feel as though she's a genuine person.
I just hope that she doesn't let the industry change her or like ruin her, like, basically. Like,
I feel like she won't. She seems kind of headstrong to me.
Yeah.
She seems very like dominant and like she knows what the fuck she wants and she's not going back down until she gets it.
Yeah, so I hope she just gets better. Like, I hope it doesn't go downhill from her. That's all.
I'm a little lit, guys. I won't lie. One thing about me, it does not take much. I've had like 5 sips of this and I'm lit. Like, what is my problem?
What's another one?
What else can we talk about? Let's talk about Jayda Lil Baby.
Oh shoot.
What's your opinion on them?
To be honest, I don't really have an opinion on them, to be honest. Like, I just feel like they're trying to live life, like, and I feel like people's always got something to say about them or trying to put them in drama unnecessarily. Like, I feel like that's what it is. And I feel like Jayda's another one. I feel like she's another like good person.
Yeah, like I feel like I fuck with Jayda hard.
Yeah.
Like, I low-key like we read some of her comments and be like, Why you guys are coming
how
for
I
my
look at her
sis?
is, I feel like she's a boss and she's trying to get her big. Like she's not trying to be caught up in drama, but it's like it finds her just because she's like, it's like why? Like why? Like just because she's pretty and she has her shit together, yes, and she flaunts herself. Like who wouldn't if they had this shit together? Like you know what I mean?
Cause I mean we be flaunting and we ain't got no money.
Exactly. Like,
I mean we got money over here. We're not broke, but like we're not got Chanel bags and Birkin bags and all
we're
that.
We're not at that level.
Yeah,
we're on our way.
We're comfortable. We're happy, but we're not fucking rich by any means.
We're on our way.
Yeah, but the thing is, Jayda's my girl. Like I love Jayda so much. I just love her whole everything, like her aesthetic, who she is.
Yeah.
You know, I love that she keeps up with herself. I love a woman that is confident. Like so for me, I fuck with Jayda, and I don't like when people try to fuck with her.
I would say like right now she's like the black woman. Like she's what every black woman wants to be: beautiful, successful. Like the only thing that she's missing is a husband. Like I don't know what's up with Lil Baby, like or what's his name?
Lil Baby,
right? Yeah.
Lil Baby. Mind you, I'm gonna tiptoe for what Simiah said. You do not need a husband to have the complete package or to be successful.
That's true.
Because there's a lot of women out here that are bosses and independent, not to mention single mothers.
That's true.
And they don't have a husband in their life. So you don't need to have a husband to be successful, to have the complete package by any means.
That's true. That's very true. Very true.
I say it what I say.
That's very true. But how I see this, just like he wants to be in her life like 24/7 type of thing like that. But he wants to still be on the streets. Messing about the girls.
Yeah, Lil Baby is definitely for the streets. Like Jayda, I love you, you're my sis, but like he's definitely for the streets.
And it's like that's the only thing that's like makes you look crazy or brings that drama into your life. Like, and you have as a woman and a mature woman at that, you have to mature up and decide like, look, is this even worth it? Especially when you have your own bag, your own home and everything like that. It's like, do I need to deal with that?
You know what it is? It's one of those things where like you'll know when you've had enough. The people around you can't decide for you, like, yeah, this guy's putting you through this and that. Like, of course they can say that. They're not going through the situation with you. They don't love him. They don't pillow talk with him. They're not intimate with him, so they can't relate. So that's one thing about me that I've definitely learned this year in 2020 is that like if you don't have empathy, you can't talk to me because you haven't been through a similar situation as me. So like,
and that's the main thing right there is like people don't know what they're going through in their personal life. It's always what you see on the media, like, and you can't go off of everything that you see on the media. Like you don't know what he's telling her. He could be telling her, look, I'm gonna marry you at the end of the year. Like how would we know? Like, you know what I mean?
And the thing is, like I said, Lil Baby's for the streets, but I don't doubt that he loves Jayda, because if he didn't show her any love and didn't respect her, she wouldn't just keep going back. Like it's a reason more than money and sex, because I feel like that's the two things that people say like, and because I feel like she's a genuine individual, I feel like she would want somebody who feeds her soul. And I think he likes the fact that she can get her in big. So like he's clearly moved on, and basically like with another female, why is it his obligation to buy you a car? You as that child's mother should be working hard to get your own stuff and not having to depend on him as much. Like I know it's hard, and it's like it's a million women on her who bust their ass on a daily basis to get the things they need for their child. Like there's no excuse. Like, you know what I mean? Like things take time. Nothing's an overnight process, and just because another female has it doesn't mean that you have to have it. Yeah, I don't know the previous baby mama, but I agree with everything that she said. I think women become a little too entitled, and it's like I said, it's when you don't have those kinds of things and that kind of access to that kind of money, stuff like that appeals to you heavy. You feel me?
It's
like
jealousy and it's pride. That's all it is. It's your jealousy and pride, because you know that when he was with you, he wasn't doing those things. But it's like every man has got one. Like, you know what I mean?
Mind you, I feel like, don't quote me, because like I said, I wasn't, with family back then, but I just don't think that Lil Baby was as successful when he was with her. You know, like he probably wasn't in a position to buy you.
That's another thing that, like, I don't know, like I kind of feel for her in that aspect, talking about the other baby mama. Because it's like, if you're with a man during his come up, like, you know what I mean, and you're there for him through everything, like, you even give him money to get him started, or you allow him to use your things or live with you, like, in the beginning to get him started, and then once he makes it, he disses you, I think that's fucked up.
Is like, that what happened with him? Or you're just saying?
No, I'm just saying in general.
Oh,
I'm just saying in general. Like, if that did happen, I think that's messed up, and he does kind of owe something to her, like, especially if she was there through this come up. Like, you know what I mean?
I agree. Because it's nothing worse than having somebody when they're at the lowest point and then them just, you know, like dissing you. Like, that speaks volumes on the character and who they are as a person. But I feel like the only way to get over what Simiah was saying, I agree with what she's saying, but I feel like the only way to get over that is to just not have expectations of people.
That's
you don't
true.
owe people, they don't owe you anything.
And people,
you know
change
what I mean?
every day.
Like, nobody owes you anything, sis. Like, unless he's your husband and he signs that on the dotted line, like, he don't owe you nothing.
That's true.
And I feel like women need to have more of that expectation, less of that expectation, sorry, so that they don't get the feelings hurt. And I had to teach myself that as of recently. I feel like this year I had to teach myself that, like, nobody owes me nothing and I don't owe nobody else nothing. I don't owe you an explanation. You're not my man, I don't owe you an explanation. You can't pop up at my house when you want to. You can't tell me what to and what not to wear. Like, if you want that kind of say, like,
then you need be a man and
make me your wife.
Exactly. That's the thing right there.
There we go.
That's a big topic right there too.
Yeah.
That's another big topic to talk about, because it's like these men get to being up their ass and they think they earn you, and just because they give you a title of wife, but it's just a title.
Like, baby, I am not your wifey unless you put a ring on my finger.
Exactly.
Let's get that.
And that's another thing that a lot of young girls need to understand as well. Like, you doing all these, like, I hate to be like this, but all these sexual things with these guys, and you really don't know what they have in store for you. Like, these men could be literally using the fuck out of you. Like,
yeah. But sometimes you have to learn the hard way so that you know what not to do next time.
Yep,
you know?
that's true.
Everything's a learning curve.
Everyone's like, all you could do is warn them, and that's that. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. One thing I've noticed about, like, different situations with people is that I've learned this year, especially, I've learned a lot this year. I keep referencing everything to this year, but I've learned to just kind of understand that that's kind of their story and, like, that's what they're going through, and then I have to kind of just allow people to do that on the end. Because even, like, with my friends, sometimes when they come to me for advice, like, they've talked to me about this specific individual so many times, so obviously me being the person on the outside, I could be like, like, I hate him, like, leave him alone, like, why are you still messing with him? But remember, I don't have any ties to him. He doesn't, I don't go out to dinner with him, I haven't met his mama, I don't lay up with him, I don't cuddle with him, so of course it's easier said than done for me to be like, no sis, leave him alone, he's toxic, he's bad for you. But, like, when you're in it, you can't really.
That's true, because they could be away one day and then next day they could be, oh sorry, and then it's back to square one again. Like, you know.
And I have been in that situation several times, which is why I have to be very empathetic.
Been there before.
Yeah, when I very empathetic when I talk to my friends, or, you know, just anybody who just comes to you with advice or anything like that. So it's been me. I've been that way before.
Yeah.
Let's talk about not doing wifey shit for guys who are not your boyfriend.